Hello, grade 6 students, Unit 9, Good News, Bad News, Lesson 2, Grammar. Before I start this lesson, I would like to please remind you to get your class book, workbook, notebook, and your stationery stuff. Also, have yourselves comfortably seated. And if you needed any further help, please make sure to ask your parents. Let's start. Today's objectives will be to identify and contrast the use of past simple and past continuous using when. Okay, let's read and learn. Now, how can we write a sentence using past simple and past continuous with when? Let's look at a sentence. Ahmed was watching television when Salman arrived. So Ahmed was watching television, which is a past continuous, when Salman arrived, which is simple past. When. Okay, so Ahmed was watching television when Salman arrived. So, it's a long action in the past. Ahmed was watching television. Salman arrived, it's a short action in the past. How did we know that? We merged it with when, and we made them into one sentence. So let's look at the sequence below. Subject, which is Ahmed, was or were, depending if it's singular or plural. Past continuous, which is the verb with ing, as we all know. The object, when, the subject again, and the simple verb, the past simple verb, which is by adding to the verb ed. So how do we write a sentence using simple, past simple and past continuous? We add them. We can use both the past simple and the past continuous by having when to link between the both sentences. So, as we presented here, Ahmed was watching television when Salman arrived. So when Salman arrived, what was Ahmed doing? Watching television. When Ahmed was watching television, what happened? Salman arrived. Okay? Now, I want you to do is, I want you to read action 1 and action 2. So in action 1, what was happening in the past when action 2 took place? Let's see. Ahmed was playing a video game. Action 2, the phone rang. Okay, now let's merge them. 1 and 2. Ahmed was playing a video game when the phone rang. So what was Ahmed doing? Ahmed was playing a video game. What happened after that? The phone rang. So Ahmed was playing a video game when the phone rang. Okay, so it's the first action was interrupted, cut by the second action. Now similarly, I want you to read the two sentences and we'll discuss it further. I'll give you 30 seconds. Read it. Okay, let's read it together. The boys were playing football when the school bell rang. So what happened here? They had to stop. So something interrupted. When the school bell rang, the boys were playing football. Same meaning. What happened here? When can go at the beginning of the sentence or the middle of the sentence. So look here. it's in the middle. Here, it's in the beginning. The meaning is still the same. Use a comma after the first verb if the sentence started with when. Look. When the school bell rang, comma, the boys were playing football. So when comes in the beginning, when the sentence ends after the verb, we add comma and then add the second sentence. Now look at the structure. I was eating dinner when the doorbell rang. Now, if I want you to move when to the beginning, what are you going to do? Try to do it. Come on. Take your pencil and write down. Let's check the answers. Okay, so here it started with a past continuous followed by past simple. Okay, if we flipped it around, we will bring this here, comma, and then this here. So what happened? When the doorbell rang, I was eating dinner. So what happened? As we said, the simple past moved in the front and the continuous moved after that. Okay? Now in this activity, I want you to recall, this is something that we took before. I want you to change these verbs to past simple. Okay? What do we usually do? Take a minute, try to remember, recall, and write your answers. Then we'll check it all together. Start. Time is up. Let's check your answers. So break, broke, eat, ate, find, found, forget, forgot, play, played, swim, swam, ring, and rang. Okay, now I want you to match and number the pictures. So read the following and match and number the pictures. Okay? I was having my lunch. What happened after that? Ahmed was jumping in the pool. Salman was reading the newspaper at the library. He tripped and fell. His friends joined. My cousin arrived with his father, using when, evidently. Look at the pictures and give me the correct answers. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay, time is up. Let's check the answers. I was having my lunch when my cousins arrived with his father. When my cousin arrived with his father. Ahmed was jumping in the pool when he tripped and fell. Salman was reading the newspaper at the library when his friend joined. Now what I want you to do is that I want you to choose the correct words. Okay, so I want you to read and rewrite the sentences in your notebook. I'm going to give you 4 minutes. If you need more time, you can pause the audio, and once you're done, hit play again. Okay, time is up. Let's check the answers. The children were playing in the park when it started to rain. 2. Linda was hiding in her wardrobe when she heard some noise coming from the kitchen. 3. When the doorbell rang, Mary was watching a movie. 4. I saw a famous actor when I was shopping at the mall with my parents. Now look at the following pictures and write sentences using when at the beginning of the sentence. So I want the sentence to start with when. So it's in the beginning here. Okay? Remember, 4 to 5 words is 1 star, 6 to 7, 2, 8 to 9 is 3. Please also keep in your mind the checklist, meaning start with a capitalization, spaces so that we can read them. Also use punctuation, full stop at the end of the sentence, check your spelling, and last but not least, remember to use when and along with the correct tense. Good luck and start. I'm going to give you 4 minutes. If you need more time, you can pause the audio. Start. Time is up. Let's check the answers. Now remember, your answers can be different and still correct. These are possible answers. So, when I was cleaning my bookshelf, I found an interesting book. When Saud was trimming the tree in the garden, he saw a cute cat. When the father was carrying the baby, the boys arrived with gifts. Again, your answers can be different and still correct. So, thank you. See you next time.